It's a grind for most of us, let's be real. That's why I'm glad that you're here to join me on this journey. I'm about 8 months now into this whole entrepreneurial thing, and I just want to share with you how far I've got and what I'm doing right now. So far, I've built a language learning platform that I already have people using. I now maintain 2 social media aliases, one for my personal and one for my business. So the focus for today is I really want to talk about the marketing side, the marketing rabbit hole. So like I said in my first video, in my first 1 to 4 months being an entrepreneur, I have literally no marketing background. I have no marketing experience. So really, needless to say, maintaining a social media presence and trying to market to different groups of people has been really challenging. It's like once you've struck gold and you've created a marketing message that resonates to one particular group of people, that same marketing message can't really be used again and again. So I'm having to find that different groups require different needs. In my case, trying to cater to a language learning community for one particular language with this particular message doesn't quite resonate with other particular audiences. And obviously with other social media platforms, it requires a whole lot of other work to fit the needs of the audiences on those platforms. So like for Instagram, TikTok, they are heavily video content based and everything has to be pretty much eye-catching. For Facebook, like I said, they have certain groups and they have certain wants and needs to what they want to see. For Reddit, they tend to value more authentic content and they don't tend to like being marketed something. So now I've ended up with like different folders with like different platforms arranged for each folder, and in each folder it's like different sets of content, photos and videos and shorts and notes. I have like a huge list of notes on like a table format with like all of the posts that I have put up on various social medias, and it sort of is used to track engagement levels and stuff like likes and views, and I guess it gives me a good sense of what kind of content might work for certain things and what content doesn't work for certain things. If I post something which maybe doesn't have enough photos and that doesn't do well, maybe next time I'll think to myself, oh, maybe for my next post I might add more photos, or I might add something a bit more engaging like a little video or a little trailer to maybe mix things up a little bit, or try to like change up the language I use a little bit to make it sound a little bit more personal to that community. That's just like broad marketing messaging, just basically casting a net out to a wide audience and seeing what you can get back. But then I learned that there's also personal engagement. I've resorted to replying on comments randomly on threads, possibly something like if I see on threads that someone has posted something that's relevant to what I can add value to, all I have to do is post a reply, just being myself and being authentic and trying to offer value to them in a way that's not pushy, in a way that seems like I'm not trying to sell something to someone. Just basically trying to subtly plug in my product or not trying to impose strong opinions on anyone. I actually find that this all works, just very slowly and very much a long manual process. Okay, hold on a second. This camera angle is really bugging. Okay, that's better. So as I was saying, it does work and people do become curious and they eventually might check out what you've offered. Something else that I've learned as well is to be able to inject fun wherever you can, as long as it fits your business messaging. Like very recently, I did a April Fool's event where I would claim that you can learn the language of dogs in my learning platform. Obviously, I didn't expect this theme to break waves, but I really loved the idea. So what I did was put a video together, put it behind an ad campaign, and I just pushed it out, simple as that. Like, it didn't go viral at the end, but at the end of the day, I had a lot of fun with it. So I mean, that's just one example where I've been able to creatively inject fun into my marketing work. I feel that's important because every day you're just sat at your desk doing the same thing day in, day out, especially like when you feel like things aren't really going anywhere at a faster rate. Like I said in some previous video of mine, if you're not having fun, then why are you doing this again, you know? Now, what next then in the next 4 months? I like to think that I would eventually continue this momentum of getting into a flow where I'm pushing out content, not needing to think about stuff like scheduling or having to feel like I'm pressured to push out content regularly, because I'm not that sort of content creator, right? I don't abide to a strict schedule. I've got so many other things to do that this, to be honest, is not my main priority to record YouTube videos. And so trying not to stress about stuff like follower counts and like ratios and views and all that, you know, it's noise at the end of the day. And it's very distracting. And so I also plan to fully launch my learning platform because right now it's been in beta for like the last 4 months, and eventually it needs to go somewhere. And then on the side, I'm also thinking about pivoting some of my time and effort and energy into other ventures. So I've already got a few ideas lined up, which then I can also make more content for as the time comes. So that'd be great. Anyways, that was that. If you wanted to see the first 4 months of my journey, then you're more than welcome to check that video out. Yeah. Right. I'm Alvin Speaks. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.